My brother, a call. Hello, hey, this is not the Bravo Tango call you expected. Shoot, what is it? Big news just came in. There might not be a season 12 because it looks like the Oak Island treasure has been found. The team dug deeper than ever and found signs of the legendary treasure, causing a lot of excitement. As the season wraps up with this big discovery, it's a huge moment for the Legionnaires. What if they finally solved this centuries-old mystery? Stay with us as we explore this exciting find, the buried truth beneath Oak Island. A surprising turn of events, the team from the Curse of Oak Island drilled deeper than ever and found signs of a hidden treasure, sparking excitement that they might have finally discovered the legendary loot. This amazing find raises questions about whether there will be a 12th season of the show. Rick and Maudie Legionnaires, after months of hard work, successfully retrieved something promising. Their progress, especially in areas like the money pit and the garden shaft, is impressive. They reached the estimated depth of the tunnel that could lead to the treasure. As the season wraps up, there's a buzz of excitement about what the future holds. The possibility of finally solving the mystery of Oak Island feels more real than ever. This discovery not only shows the Legionnaires' dedication, but also marks a crucial moment in their quest. The challenges ahead are tough, but the potential reward is historic. As they wait for the next chance to dive back in, the promise of uncovering hidden riches looms large, ready to reveal a significant chapter in the Oak Island story. The discovery of a unique non-ferrous head by Gary Drayton has captured everyone's attention, adding an exciting twist to the ongoing search. Even with this promising find, the team, led by the skilled investigator Charles Barkhouse, faces the familiar disappointment of having to pause their efforts. Winter is coming soon, forcing them to stop and wait until the next digging season. In the meantime, the excavation has reached an impressive depth of 93 feet. Charles Barkhouse says this is a critical point, meaning they are closer than ever to finding the long-lost treasure. Rick, Maudie, and the rest of the team can hardly contain their excitement about this progress. They've spent countless hours and a lot of resources trying to uncover the secrets buried deep beneath Oak Island. Their determination comes from both the thrill of the hunt and a deep respect for the history they might reveal. The last days at the site are busy. The team starts taking down some of the equipment to make it easier to resume work when they return. They remove rods and clear the site, knowing that each step brings them closer to a historic find. But what will happen next season? What secrets lie within the depths they have reached? Will they finally uncover the treasures they've been chasing? Only time will tell, but the promise of discovery remains strong. What might be found keeps everyone eagerly looking forward to the future. Everything was set aside for a thorough examination. They discussed Oak Island, a place known for its hidden depths and silent stories. They faced the challenge of collecting as much data as possible, especially focusing on a strange piece of wood found at the base of the garden shaft. Despite the early hurdles, one team member was sure he had found some wood on the northern side. New challenges awaited, deepening their resolve. Exploring the depths of Oak Island's money pit, they thought about using this discovery to trace the tunnel's direction. However, no one had thoroughly investigated the bottom to find the exact location of this tunnel. Equipped with protective gear, the team descended into the shaft, stepping into what felt like a childhood dream. They ventured deeper into the famous money pit, dealing with the same challenges that countless treasure hunters had faced over the centuries. The urgency grew. Time was running out, and the questions about what lay hidden continued to grow. They started to think that the mysterious item in the shaft might have been placed there to be found more easily. They decided a metal detector could help and called on a seasoned team member to check the cavity more closely. After years of searching, they felt they were on the verge of uncovering something big, possibly the real treasure they had been seeking all along. But this wasn't the end of their challenges. The mystery of Oak Island continued to deepen. The landscape of Oak Island feels almost like stepping back into medieval times, reminding us of an era when the Templars were powerful. They lived within the strong walls of huge fortresses, committed deeply to their missions, much like today's explorers. Even though centuries have passed, the images from those times still resonate with the Oak Island team. As they stand at the edge of a deep, mysterious hole, there's a historical weight to their discoveries, hinting at connections to the Templars. The team, combining their deep knowledge of history with modern technology, is on the verge of a major breakthrough. As they look into the darkness of the pit, their emotions are a mix of hope and caution. But that's not the end of the story. The air is thick with historical fascination and the thrill of modern treasure hunting. This unique blend drives the team deeper into their exploration. Each layer of soil they uncovered could hide centuries-old treasures. Even when they find modern artifacts like nails and wires, it doesn't dim their excitement. The hope of discovering ancient relics keeps them going. Every beep from the handheld metal detector made the team's excitement grow. They were on the edge of finding something that could change history. The first signal wasn't from iron, which led to a lot of guesses. Was it a stash of gold coins, a flash of silver relics, or a strip of copper artifacts? The air was full of excitement and mystery. This wasn't just any dig, it was a mission to find the legendary treasure said to be hidden on Oak Island. Each piece of dirt they removed could reveal a part of history, an artifact lost for centuries. The team speculated wildly with each new clue. Every find, whether a rusty nail or a piece of pottery, pushed them forward, fueling their dreams of historic riches. They uncovered pieces of a forgotten era, treasure hunter dilemma digging through time. As they dove deeper, they imagined stories of pirates and ancient sailors who might have been there. The idea of finding something monumental connected to myths and legends was incredibly exciting. With every shovel of soil, the possibility of touching a piece of history that could change our understanding of the past became more real. But this wasn't the worst part. The deeper they dug, the more mysterious the island seemed, keeping their determination strong to uncover its secrets. At the edge of an important find under the garden shaft, just a few feet below the surface, the team found more than just dirt and rocks. They seemed to have stumbled upon pieces of an old era. As they carefully dug through the soil, they thought about the signals coming from what they believed was a long tube stretching westward toward an area they called the Bobby Dazzler, about 10 feet below the surface. Finding this was both exciting and worrying. The thrill of possibly discovering something historic was balanced by the tough challenges ahead. The team had to dig through hard ground and also figure out what this tube might mean. Was it just a natural formation, or could it lead to a forgotten part of history? The team leader was in a tough spot because they didn't have the legal go-ahead to dig deeper, especially during that time of year. Laws and practical issues made things very hard. One wrong move could put the crew in danger or mess up the whole operation. Digging into possibly unstable ground. The discovery of a non-metal object had everyone excited. But their limitations put a damper on this positive moment. Searching for hidden treasures on Oak Island was even more complicated because of the island's unique geological features. These peculiarities meant every move had to be carefully planned to avoid unexpected problems. The excitement of their recent find was mixed with the frustration of legal hurdles and natural obstacles, creating a tense atmosphere of hope and hesitation. Each decision and delay felt heavy as the team tried to balance exploration and preservation. They were at a crucial point where making the right choices was critical. And the pressure was high, overshadowing the potential treasures lying just beneath their feet. Oak Island, shaped by ancient glaciers, sits on a unique geological foundation. This land has many holes filled with water and limestone that can wear away when water seeps through. This mix creates underground caves and empty spaces. These could explain why the island's pith often floods, making it hard for explorers. The fact that solid rock might be at different depths adds another challenge, since it affects where treasures could be buried. Each discovery tied them closer to history. The enigmatic depths of Oak Island's past. From 125 to 148 feet near the dig site, searching for the Oak Island treasure got even harder. This treasure hunt, which began in the 1700s, has fascinated many explorers and teams who poured their energy, passion, and money into it. This non-stop search for treasure has become a big part of the island's history, showing how curious people are and their strong desire to uncover the past. The story of Oak Island is full of tales of endless searches and discoveries spanning hundreds of years and drawing in people from around the world. They are not only drawn by the potential treasure, but also by the historical stories linked to pirates and ancient civilizations. Every layer of soil they dig up brings new hopes for important finds, but also new challenges that make the mission tougher. As the team stood on the brink of discovering something amazing, they felt a strong bond with all the treasure hunters who had come before them. Every scoop of dirt and every beep from their high-tech equipment brought them closer to uncovering a mystery that had fascinated people for years. Despite the challenges and doubts they faced, their determination never wavered. They were inspired by the stories of others who had dug into the same ground, searching tirelessly for the rumored treasures of Oak Island. Each small discovery was a piece of a larger puzzle, making them feel closer to the truth that had escaped so many. The hunt for treasure on Oak Island is about more than just finding riches. It's a dive into history, uncovering stories from long ago. Oak Island, wrapped in old stories and mystery, has been the center of many theories about hidden treasures.